Hi guys, we are back again, and I am playing a big 443k guaranteed, 220 deep stacks, 3k guaranteed, and 330 progressive knockout, 2k guaranteed on PokerStars. I'm Aaron, I'm an intermediate to advanced poker player, and I'm just looking to get some feedback on my game, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, and maybe network with some people and try to get better at this game. That's basically what I've been doing with my time for the last 3 months. Probably 5 months off and on, but I got about 5 months of intense studying of poker in under my belt right now, and I'm just trying to get better and see where I'm going wrong, and hopefully somebody can help me plug my leaks, and I'll be more than happy to help them as well. I don't know why that just turned that color. Fuck, that's kind of annoying, but okay. So yeah, if you want me to review your session, you can email it to me. My email's in the description. I'll take a peek at it if you want. Let you know what I think. But yeah, I'd appreciate it if you guys could give me some advice as well. This guy's playing an 18 and 18 over 11 hands. That sucks. This was a pretty hand, but we didn't hit nothing. We don't even have a backdoor draw. Nice check. I think it's time for us to start betting this. 300. Really connects well with our range here. Okay. These guys both are playing 83%. So the chances of them hitting this flop, it does connect well with the regular guys' range, but these guys in particular, probably not so much. So playing every hand, over 6, I guess, but they've almost played every hand. Figured we could try to take it down right there, and we didn't connect. Build a pot for when we do connect because we're deep. I thought I might be able to take it down because these guys are playing such wide ranges. They're probably going to give up a lot on the flop. What is he thinking about? It goes, I bet like a little 60% pot, and it goes call, call. All right, here we got to fold. It's a little bit large. Base 10. And we miss. What a fucking surprise that is, eh? I haven't been doing good at all today. 23 and 15 does this, so he's playing fairly snug. We can probably just get away from ace 9. Look for a better spot. We can fold that. Well, at least this guy had some kind of really good hand, maybe, and they allowed us to see the river, the turn of the river, so that's awesome. If it was an 8, we'd be pretty happy. We probably could win a big pot, but it didn't work out that way, so we're playing a 9 and 0, for fuck's sakes, on that one. That's crazy. We're just not getting, like, any hands. Just totally card dead. How many raises have I done? I've raised 3 out of 34 hands I've been in. And I really haven't raised... Have I not raised a fucking hand yet? Holy shit. Oh, I must have raised ace-queen. That must be the one I raised. Oh, I called with ace-queen and ace-6. And 10s I had to fold because it went nuts. Those guys raised in 3-bet, and you got to fold 10s. Start calling, or probably calling a jacks, ace-king, right? Like I said earlier in the previous video. This is part 3. So if you guys are interested and you like my videos, then you can go ahead and go back and you can check that out. I got lots more here. Pretty much filming every session now. So enjoy. Hopefully I can teach you guys something. Okay, so 50 and 0. Oh, it's 2 hands, I guess. I have no info on this guy, but he's raising huge. Probably going to get looked up by one of these guys. Pretty much your raise size can be as large as you want. When you want to put a lot of money in, you put a lot of money in, you get called every time anyway. So don't have to worry about being balanced at this level at all. You can do this with your aces if you like and probably get paid off most of the time. So 27, just pots it on an ace high board. That's not very good. I bet small probably here, like 40%. Try to get called by kings or jacks or queens. When you pot it, you just force your opponents to play well, and they're going to be folding anything worse than an ace. So this guy min bets. So what is his min betting strategy? This guy's been playing fairly aggressive. Now he's shoving, so it's probably good. Yeah, that guy played ace king pretty well there, actually. I like the way he played it. Let's take a peek here. I'm going to actually put a note on him. He was mid-stacked. Yeah, sure, why not? He's doing a lot of calling, it seems like, but I was trying to flop a hand. We were fairly deep here, and picking our spots where we're going to be in position with suited connectors. So, what do we got here for equity? 35% with the flush, and then sixes, so... Yeah, we're like 53% to draw out here. 53% over a pair of jacks. So I'm betting for sure. I'm playing this for stacks, so I'm willing to go all in here. Or get it all in. With 53%. You gotta, to win these poker tournaments, these large field tournaments, you gotta gamble, right? So probably bet 2/3. 2/3 is a pretty healthy bet here. Not denying myself odds, and plus I'm building a pot. (15-6) thought long and hard. This guy's playing a 78-33 over 9 hands, so fairly aggressive. I could see this person looking me up with king, queen, ace, queen, ace, king, like all kinds of crazy shit that they probably shouldn't call this bet with. Go 2/3 again. Get folds. Player draw aggressively, and we win the pot uncontested. So that's a good way to win. Who knows what the river was going to be. And, you know, if they call with ace-jack and we get it on the river, our draw's going to be pretty disguised because we were being aggressive with it, right? Like we had a made hand to begin with. So maybe they're going to put us on king-jack or queen-jack. So worked out for us. We won a pot. This was a $10,000 starting stack tournament. So almost back to starting stack without having to go to showdown there. When is this one starting? 11 minutes. Yeah, I think we lost this one, which sucks ass. It was like pocket aces, I think we had in the previous video. You guys... Oh, they got 330, 90 mans. Sit and goes. I didn't know they had those. Cool. Anyway. What was I talking about? Yeah, I had aces on. It was a 10-jack king board with the ace of spades, and there was 2 spades on the flop. So we had a backdoor flush draw, a gut shot straight draw, and an overpair. And the money all went all in. Blind v blind, mind you. And Buddy had jack 10, so we had 2 pair. We had 40% equity to draw out, and it didn't happen. So that's why we lost the 8K guaranteed in the previous film. If you guys want to check that out. Sucked ass. Fucking aces versus jack 10 off, and he gets 2 pair on the flop. Like, what are you going to do? Like, there's nothing I can do about that. It's just variance. Check. I figured he had tons of kings in his range. Like, he could have had king, queen. King, jack would have beat me. King 10, king 9, king 8, king 7, king 6. All these are calling my raise, right? And then, of course, jack 10, and then draws. Yeah, and then draws. Like spade draws and open-ended straight draws. So there was a lot of combos that he had in his range that I beat there. And no, very few that he actually won or had me with, like Jack 10 and King Jack. Pretty much the only ones. Oh, yeah. Take a stab at this one. Doesn't seem like anybody's interested in it. This is like something somebody would do with a 9 to try to get looked up by ace high or a 5. This guy's really thinking about this one. He must be thinking about ace high. I'd probably call it ace high. Oh, he was actually thinking about a 9. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to pause the video and I'll be back. Hey, guys, we're back again. Just doing okay, I guess. Actually, I was going to look in here at that King Jack off that I shoved. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. King Jack, Ace King, King Jack. I just want to look into this. Okay. Where'd it go? It just fucking disappeared on me. No. Chips 1. Yeah, here we go. Right here. Okay, so we have about roughly 20. We got like 30 big blinds here. So, okay, 220. The reason that you shove right here with King Jack is because we get Ace Jack to fold a lot and we're dominated. But this guy actually calls us with Ace Jack, which was wrong. He shouldn't have called with Ace Jack. There, that was wrong. So, you know. All right. Yeah, you shouldn't call with Ace Jack there, like, ever. You're going to be dominated pretty much all the time. Like, a lot of time, it's a negative E call. You should probably be calling with, like, Ace King, maybe Ace Queen if you have a read on your opponent, but I'm a tight player. I was playing relatively tight because I was running really bad. So you probably should have folded Ace Jack there, to be honest, and I should have took it down most of the time, but he definitely shouldn't have called there, but he did. So yeah, you shove King Jack there to get Ace Jack to fold, but my opponent didn't realize that you're supposed to fold Ace Jack there, I guess. So, not to mention, when he calls with Ace Queen, I'm in pretty good shape, or Ace 10, or a pocket pair. So 3-5 Queen, Queen XX. I'm gonna continue on this one. Take a small stab at it. I do have a pair. And then probably just check call. Okay, we got this 440 knockout starting. What is he calling with here? It's like, it's a third of our fucking stack, so if we're going with it, we gotta shove. And it's just, we're picking a better spot here. Ace 5 suited under the gun is kind of like a bluffing hand too, right? So basically I was bluffing, and we made a pair. And I bet small on the flop to try to just take, small C bet just to try to take it down because I did have value, but I don't know. I'm probably taking that down. We're blocking 5s, so pocket 5s, or 2 pair. So I'm probably taking this down half the time. So for 1/3 pot, 1/3 pot only has to work, what, 25% of the time to be profitable or something like that. So it's plus EV. Plus, we had 20% equity. If an ace came on the turn or a 5, we'd be fucking laughing. Like we'd have... Oh, man. Shit. We don't hit flops today at all. I think I've called in the big blind like 20 times and haven't hit a single time. This guy's at 22 and 13, so, well, not many hands. I call. Let's continue with this. Oh. Do I turn this hand into a bluff? And I think the answer is no. Okay, here, we got queens the first fucking hand. What did he have there? Yeah, if I had a worse showdown value hand, then turning it into a bluff would have some merit, but I actually had some showdown value, so I didn't turn it into a bluff. If I had Jack 10, it'd be different. All right, this is really draw heavy. Yeah, 4, 5, 7. If he called with any type of connector, like 7, 8 or 5, 6, we're not happy. So let's shut that down real quick. His calling range probably has a lot of suited connectors in it. So plus he probably could have overcards like 7, 9 or 8, 9. I mean 8, 9 or 6, 8 or something suited. You know. Anyway, we bet large. If he had ace 7, we probably would have stacked him. There's a good chance. All right, so we're getting pretty shallow in this 330 knockout. 17 big blinds in it now, so I think we had ace 5 and we took a shot at winning the pot and it didn't go so well, so it's perfectly fine to fold ace 5 under the gun. It's just I haven't played a hand in a very long time. I probably had a pretty tight image and I was just thinking I'm going to take a shot at it. So we're at starting stack and this 220 deep stacks again, so that's good. Hijack. I don't even think you min-raise this one. I think Jack 9 suited you can go ahead and min-raise, but Jack 8 suited, it's a plus 0.05 to shove here. So yeah, it is a slightly profitable shove, so I guess, how many shove stacks do we got? 63, 23. It's only one shove stack and it's fairly tight. Nah, I think I'm going to pick a better spot than this. I was thinking about min-raising it, but I think Jack 9 suited, I probably would have min-raised. Jack 10 suited, Jack 9 suited, I probably would have went with, but Jack 8's like just close. It's really close. I think on the cutoff, I probably would have min-raised, but on the hijack, I think we can get away with folding and looking for a better spot. Yeah, we're playing an 11-0 in this one. We haven't raised a single fucking hand in 45 hands. We haven't actually got a hand to raise, so it's pretty crazy. 45 hands without anything to raise. I think statistically that's like basically probably close to impossible, but okay. Now we want this guy to shove for sure. Yeah, I think we got ace queen once and it came king high board and we had to fold. Definitely, if this guy shoves, we were very happy, but pre-flop, I'm not sure what he's going to show, though. He could have pocket 9s and we'd be racing, but we got to take a race right now. Definitely. Check it back, ace highs on the flop. Bet small on the turn. This guy probably doesn't have anything. It's a pretty good board for my range, not so much for him. We can get rid of that one. Ace 4 off on the cutoff. Surprisingly, ace 4 off on the cutoff with 15 big blinds. You are, what are you doing? You're min-raising it. Or are you shoving it? Fuck, I can't remember now. Yeah, you're shoving this like half the time, and the other half of the time you're supposed to fold. So I'd probably lean towards folding, depending on the table too. If it's a bunch of short stacks to your left, then probably shoving be better, because if it's deep stacks, they're going to be more prone to call you because you don't have as much fold equity, right? So when it is deep stacks, probably fold ace 4, but when it's a bunch of short stacks with 15 big blinds in the cutoff, you probably should shove. So then you shove like everything up to ace queen and then min-raise ace king off. Okay. I don't have to run this. It's profitable as hell. Villain's under the gun. I'm under the gun +1. Ace queen off is a plus 0.89. Very plus EV. It's kind of shitty that we're in under the gun +1 and we have to shove, but there's a likelihood that somebody's going to call off with pocket 7s or something, but we have to go with this. I don't know why he went for a full 3x. It's kind of interesting with the 19 big blind stack. Maybe he doesn't want this to happen. I'm not sure. It leads me to believe that he's calling. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, pocket 9s. Well, that's one way of winning this. Good. We actually want to race. Yeah, we can fold that. Interesting, eh? Yeah, pocket 9s fit squarely in his range. I'm going to put that... Oh. That might be a tell. 3 X's with 19 big blinds under the gun with pocket 9s. Raises larger with medium pairs. Question mark. 6-8 for 3 big blinds. I guess, yeah, he probably had to go with it. Sucks. There's a nice little blind defense hand. Get rid of that one. Check. Probably go for a check raise with the pocket 4s here. They're the best hand pretty much always. It's the pot. Go close to the pot. He shoves, I'm folding, but I think I'm taking that down pretty often, and pocket 4s are pretty vulnerable to overcards on the turn and river. That's definitely a fold. Queen 10 off is a fold. It's a little bit too weak to be raising under the gun +1. 26 big blinds remaining. Queen 5 off is definitely too weak to be playing here. Probably start raising. I'd probably start raising here at Queen 9 off suit. Oh, 9 big blind guide. So yeah, I'd probably cut out the Queen 9 and Queen 10. Probably raise at Queen Jack. In that specific spot, but I'd pretty much always be raising Queen 9 and Queen 10 off on the button. Queen 8 off sometimes if the button and the big blind and small blind are pretty tight. Queen 8 would probably be good to raise. But then folding all the rest of the offsuit queens. You want to be roughly opening about 35% of hands on the button. So if you take your Equilab calculator and just take it to 35%, that's a pretty good range to have on the button. And then a little bit looser, a little bit tighter, depending on the players to your left. If they're shove stacks, probably take out probably make it about 25%, and then 50 big blinds with 7-8. Yeah. How many shove stacks do we have on this table anyway? One. Just one. This guy. Maybe we should have raised this. We probably have a super tight image, being a 10-0. We probably should have raised this. I wasn't thinking about that. Yeah, we're playing a 10-0, so we don't raise a hand in 50 hands. People might give us a little bit of respect. Okay, we can fold 8-3 off. I'm usually a little bit like a little bit more loose, aggressive player than I have been playing today, but it's just I'm not getting any cards to play, so I can't like start raising with the King 7 offsuit on the cutoff. Really, it's not going to work out very good for me. 4-2 suited. I'll probably just get rid of that. Queen 7 off. Okay, we got a 65-10 limping. So I'm probably doing okay against his range. Flop a queen, but it's not a good kicker queen. He checks. Okay, I call. All right, so we get some respect there. We're 200 more than starting stack now, so that's good. We're too big to shove, and I think if I raise, like, I don't know. I gotta raise this too. But I'm gonna be out of position playing a suited ace, and whatever. Let's just see a flop. Nobody's gonna be raising very often to my left. They're very tight, so. Let's see a cheap flop, and then go for maximum value when we hit. Okay, ace 2 off is definitely a fold. Doesn't look like anybody wants us to anything to do with this one. Oh, he big top pair anyway. But the flush is available now. I'll make a small value bet. Like, I think that my pair ace is going to be good most of the time, and somebody could have a queen or a six they're willing to call with. I don't think I'm getting raised very often here, so at this level, especially as a bluff. Wow, nobody wants to play. I figured somebody would have had a queen or something that they'd call me with. That's what you want to happen when you do with air. 46 big blind, open shove. Must be getting frustrated or something. 10-2 off is definitely a fold. 53 hands. Well, I'm going to make a hand eventually. Queen 9 suited I would have called there. Let me see here. 676, 188 play space. So we're way off the money. We got some time before we get to the money, so we're going to have to get some kind of hands. The blinds are just going to keep going up. So. Oh, nice. 2 pair. Aha! The best hand won. That's good. Good for him. What the fuck did he do with Queen 8 there? Let's take a peek. Oh, he was short. Oh, the guy limped with aces. Okay, that's worth noting. Limps with aces. I think he was pretty short, though, was he? 4,000 chips. So what he had? I'd say about 17 bigs. I don't think limping with ace is ever a good play. You want to try to build a pot. He could easily min raise with this entire range there and get some action. You know, like build a pot. You want to build a pot, you just call, and the SPRs are bigger now, and it's going to be harder to stack your opponent. Okay, let's see here. Oh. That guy calls, so I got to fold now. But I was thinking about it. I think it was real close. How much does this guy have? 8 big blinds? I think I'd have to fold this, but I think that king 10 off, I'd have to call. It'd be like, this be like right on the cusp. I was about to get my calculator out and figure out the equity that I need to call and stuff. Oh, we would have been totally crushed. Oh, there's a 9. But pocket aces obviously would have got us. Anyway, we got 23 big blinds in this one. I think we were down to like 14 or 15 bigs at one point, so that's good. I think our ace queen beat pocket 9s there to keep us in. What are these guys going to show down? This guy shoves. Yeah, that's 7-8 suited that I got on this table under the gun. In hindsight, I think I should have raised because I'm playing so tight. I haven't raised a hand in 55 hands. I bet you I might have got a little bit more respect for it. Plus, I have board coverage. It's good to raise things like that under the gun now and again. Yeah, I can't do anything if I don't make a hand. Like, nothing. That was the best hand I got. Queen 10, I guess. 8-9, I kind of considered. get involved. It looks like we would have lost the tournament or close. We would have lost a lot of money there if we got involved. But he makes 2 pair. Pretty lucky. Oh, we got a note on this guy. What did we write again? I can't remember. Maybe it was from another day. Oh, yeah, the ace-king. He raised huge with ace-king, which is weird. Might be a tell. Queen-jack. Good to know that. He's willing to call a rejam with queen-jack offsuit, so I might be rejamming a lot of ace-x against him. If he's going to call that light, like I might as well get my money on 60% against him. If I get like ace-jack or something, I'm definitely shoving 22 bigs next time. And not slow playing, obviously. This guy shoves 33 bigs. Yeah, right here, doing that with king 10, king jack, and queen jack suited. This is always a good idea. To get ace jack and king jack and king queen to fold. You get maximum fold equity. Because if you have king jack and your opponent has ace jack for 30 big blinds, and it comes jack XX, you're going to lose the tournament. So you might as well just get maximum fold equity with that. Right? Like, it's not just me. Fedor Holes there. I first learned that from him. He was shoving king 10 suited from the big blind with 28 bigs or something like that. But then once you get down to about 14 or 15 big blinds, maybe 18, you stop shoving those hands because, or rejamming them because now you don't have fold equity anymore. But when you have between 25 and 35 big blinds, you have a lot of fold equity with king 10, queen jack suited, and king 10 suited. So you can shove and get better hands to fold, which is always great. Sometimes at this level, though, sometimes you get looked up with those hands anyway, but like the average player probably isn't calling a 30 big blind shove with ace jack offsuit. I'm sorry, but it's just true. I guess we misjudged that player when I shoved for 29 big blinds with king jack off in the small blind. I didn't think he was going to call very often. I figured we had a lot of fold equity. He was opening 30% of hands. I figured that was mine for sure. But he had ace jack and he called, which is ridiculous. I think that was pretty stupid, to be honest. Jack 4 offsuit. Jack 4 offsuit. What the fuck are you doing with that? Let's see. Yeah, too early position. This guy min raises and he calls. Okay, well, the stats speak for themselves. I don't need to take a note on that. But, like, how does he play it after? I guess we'll look at that. Call. Ace 4-4. Just calls. I would have raised. Okay. This guy rejams over him. Okay, both of them just played this hand fucking terribly. Like, just jack 10. Let's rejam with jack 10. That way the guy can call with any ace. I don't know, maybe he folds ace 8, but like a guy that's playing a 61 and 7, do you think he's folding ace 8 when he has top pair? Probably not. Three, 9, 3. Check call. Definitely not folding. Okay, half pot then. Probably call that with a 10 quite often. Probably out of 10. Oh, he called me with king high. Holy fuck. Well, I got the best hand here pretty much always, I think. Jack. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. I guess I got to fold now, but figured I have the best hand pretty often. 5-3. Called my raise with a fucking 5-3. Well, I got an 8 high flush anyway. Don't think I'm going to make any money with it. This guy bets half pot, and I think I'm going to call. If this guy folds, I'll call. Although I'm probably going to be beat here quite often, but I only have to win this a third of the time for it to be break even. I think I probably am. Yeah, I had a 6, so that's good. We beat a few flushes there. If I was him, I probably just would have checked that. A 6 high flush, because most of the time, I'm going to call 75% of the time with heart that beats you. Yeah, 2-4 suited. I think I'm going to call, especially against that. Get involved in a pot with that guy. This guy shoves for 15. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Oh, wow. I'm totally dominated. I think I had to call there with Jack 9. I think it was probably like... how much was it? Call. Small blind, big blind for 15. Yeah, Jack 9 suited is like printing money. They gotta give me fucking Jack 2. I think I just fold. That's never gonna... 900. Okay, I gotta fold there. Fold there. Yeah, Jack 9 suited is a plus 1.22, and usually people are shoving fairly accurately proper in the small blind. Like, they're shoving wide as hell. Jack 9 suited is ahead, like, a lot. Like, a lot, I think the last session there I ran into 6-2 offsuit for 20 big blinds, or 18, and then I ran into 5-4 offsuit. So, yeah, you're doing fairly well with Jack 9 suited there, usually. Pocket, Queen 9, 9s, 9, 10 suited. Offsuit, I mean. So, we lost this one, but we had to go with Jack 9 suited. And the guy just happened to have Ace Jack. So. Okay, we're going to get rid of this. That's garbage. I don't think we've actually got a hand in, like, a while. Like, it's crazy. I highly doubt I'm going to get, like, a premium hand with 600 chips here. I'm probably going to have to go with, like, an ace or whatever. 10-8 off with one big blind. I have one big blind. What are the antes right now? Yeah, we got to go with it. They're 60. I got to go with it. Yeah, we got to fold that for sure. Okay, I will call. Oh, good. These guys are waking up with massive monster hands, of course. Fuck, this guy shoves. Nice shove. I can't call, obviously, with 6s. Okay, fold. I ran into... it won't show me it. Oh, there... No. Fuck off. Really? You can't look at it when you're out? Oh, there it is. Oh, man, I almost made a straight with it. Anyway. Well, I gotta call it quits for tonight. I can't register it anymore because it's getting late. Although I do want to play more, but I have to get up at some kind of reasonable time tomorrow, so... I don't want to win one of these fucking things, but if you don't get a hand, you can't do much, right? Did anybody call that guy shove? King, queen. Fold. This guy called off with ace fucking 9. What an idiot. Is he still in? No. He's out. I guess maybe he had a read that his opponent was fucking nuts or something. Yeah, they're giving me a lot of like these 10-9 suiteds and shit. That's like all they're giving me. Jack-9 suiteds. But not really any type of hand that I can play. This guy makes it like 620. Okay. This is his first 3-bet. So, and we don't really have the implied odds to call and look for a flush or something. Pocket 4s are a fold here. Queen 4 suited is a fold. Anyway, it's not going to take very long for me to finish up the session because I'm just going to blind out in all these, it looks like. So, like, I think it's probably... I haven't seen a pocket pair, like a high pair, in 300 hands or so. So, yeah, they keep just giving me absolute trash. I can't fucking win a tournament with these hands. Like, it's impossible. Unless everybody just folds to me every time. I still haven't raised a hand in this one in 64. So, like, what are you going to do? I don't understand how... I think this is impossible. Like... Yeah, this is, like, impossible. I don't... Like, I had King 10. And then it went nuts, I think. And I had to fold. Queen Jack in mid position. I wouldn't normally open this. I just fold, to be honest. Yeah, if it was suited, I would. I have 22 bigs. I'm all in. Pocket 5s are definitely good enough. Yeah, don't min raise there, because you min raise there and I only need to realize like 25% equity in position to call, and I can pretty much guarantee I'm going to do that with 7 deuce offsuit. So there's really no hand that you can do that with. So don't do that. 3x to 3.5x. I usually just go 3x. I think 3x gets the job done, but some people like to go 3.5. In a cash game, probably 3.5, but in tournaments, you can make them a little smaller because chips are more valuable, usually. And usually, it's a good, prudent response in tournaments is to try to get the job done with as little chips as possible when you're bluffing, so... Queen 10, King Jack. So what happened there with King Jack, eh? It was all in pre-flop, was it? No. This guy raises up top pair, which is pretty good, I think, on that type of run out. And then this guy just calls. All in call. Okay. He was blocking the flush draws too, which is nice. Usually when you got top pair on a flush draw board and your opponent could very well be on a draw, it's always nice when you get a heart in your hand. Because then he has 4% less equity, right, with a flush draw. And you don't know it. All right, if it's folded around to me, I am going to raise to 2.1x. Big blind is getting a little short, but he's very tight, so that's good. Better chance that this pot will be uncontested. Or he might just shove. I got a hand that I can open, so he probably got aces this time. Like, I could see it happening a lot. Yeah, see? This guy plays 10% of hands. He hasn't shoved a single hand in 21. And then, of course, when I get King 10, he has something. Like, it's just absolutely fucking insane. I don't think I can call there with king 10 off. Probably, how much did he shove for? Like 17. Probably call with ace jack. Maybe ace jack. Against that particular guy, probably fold ace jack though, because he's tight. Probably ace queen, ace king. Ace jack suited, I might call. I probably would call with ace jack suited. And then pocket eights. Might get away from sevens. Probably pocket eights. I'd call for sure because like I'm dominating ace6, ace7, ace5, ace4, ace3, ace2, which are in his range often. But like pocket fours, I'd never call because I don't need to put my tournament life on the line with pocket fours with no fold equity. Pretty boring session. Not really getting any hands to play for you guys. So sorry. The last session I played, it was just I get my money in with 90% equity and lose. I think I lost like probably 10 in a row or something like that, or I won like maybe 2 in the middle, and then or 99% equity at one point, and then I come on today and I'm losing probably 75% of the time, but now they just stop giving me hands completely. I don't even get a hand anymore, so I can't even lose. I just blind down. 34 big blinds. Yeah, I think Jack nine's a call here if it's on raised. These guys are playing really wide ranges too, so yeah, I'm not really scared of them having a better jack or something very often. It's a good chance that they have a bad jack. Against these specific opponents, I'm not going to bluff because they're pretty much calling with anything. Yep. Look at that, I'm a maniac. 10-0 now. Over 70 hands. I think I'm going to raise this one if it's folded to me. I think 6-9 suited is an okay hand to raise on the button. Probably 9-5 suited, 9-6 suited I'd raise, and then 9-4 suited I'd fold. If this guy raises under the gun, he's really tight, so we're done with it. Probably start calling here like ace-jack offsuit, and probably fold ace-10 here, and pocket pairs, pocket nines. I'd probably start rejamming like pocket nines, which sucks. I feel pretty shitty about it. Or no, I wouldn't jam nines. I'd probably just call with nines. Jacks, I'd probably jam, I think. Fuck. I don't know. That'd be hard. That'd be a tough spot with jacks. But I think jacks are good. Probably half the time against his range. Well, a little more now. Probably 80%. And then 20% of the time, he's taking me out with queens, kings, aces, or ace-king. I want to see what he raised here. The flop really connects well with his range. We got a guy playing a 7-3 here and a 15-5. So yeah, I'm not the only one that's getting card dead. 7-3 is just crazy though. 6-3. Wow. I think that's like the tightest guy I've ever seen like since I started poker again. He must just be like absolutely fucking card dead or something. It's possible. This guy shoves like 30 big blinds for some retarded reason. Okay, king 4 suited is definitely a fold. And 2-6. What's going on here? I haven't got a hand here in a while. Average is 4,200. Oh, ace king. Somebody has aces. Probably. Anyway, yeah, we're going to 2.1, calling any shove. I'm not that... I can't not fold the ace king. Just, yeah. Yeah, there you go. This guy makes it 1280. 56 and 7, 3-bet 6. So he has a bit of 3-bets in his range. Oh. This guy's a 40 fucking... Oh, over 5 hands. I'm all in. He's 10. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm all in here too. It's a little bit big, but like I'm just not gonna leave myself much room, and I think he's calling. Okay, well, same hand, same hand. Crazy. Let's chop up the blinds and antes, I guess. Been pretty short in this one. 19 big blinds with king 3 into a 15-11. Yeah, king 3 was a shove. Like that. This guy is like the premium candidate, the prime candidate for rejamming on, but king 3 is just a little weak. I don't want to do it with king 3. Yeah, and this guy beat me to it. Okay, we make a pair and somewhat of a gut shot. These 3, get rid of that. We don't have any hearts, so that really sucks. I'm just done with it. Nothing good's going to come from that. 10-5 suited is a fold. Probably open 10-8 suited here, 10-9. Maybe, yeah, 10-8. I'd probably open 10-8 suited. 10-7 suited, I'd probably fold. Okay, we're done with this one. It's only 289 people in this, and we started with 418. Oh, this is a pretty small tourney. Not many people at all. Jack 10. 7, 8. Yeah, aces. Oh, I can't complain now, I guess. Hey, I got a pre-flop raise of 1, though, so if anybody has HUD, they're going to, like, fucking fold everything. I'm not shoving, but I'm raising. I do not want to shove with aces. Aces is just too damn good of a hand to shove. We got a lot of callers, though. Probably going to make it, like, large. I'm going to make this large. I'll make it 3,500 and then shove any flop. That's the plan. I'm jamming any flop here. Like, any flop. I'm first stack, too, so I got that going for me. I didn't expect 2 callers, but I'm all in. 200. Ace-8's a good hand. Took it down. Maybe I shouldn't have shoved there. Maybe I should have just checked. I just figured somebody was going to have a king or a draw, and they were going to go with it, because what else would they call with? They had to be somebody with a king, I thought. 2 callers. This guy bets 420. Oh, shit, eh? Okay, I call. I think he has an ace quite often. I'm really happy he checked there. An 11-3, 3 bets. Yeah, okay, we're done with it. Check. King, queen. I didn't even want to value bet the river there because, yeah. What the hell do you guys got? Queens, jacks. Man, I had fucking nines. Look at that, eh? I wake up with pocket nines for the first time in 100 hands, and yeah, we got a call here. We hit the flop, but a 15-12's under the gun. That raise, ace king is in his range, so like big time. Anyways, I guess I'm going to stop the video, guys. I'll be back.